on all of your stuff, so you have to go back and redo them. But then I spend so much time redoing the old ones that I don't ever learn anything new because I'm too busy redoing the old ones a bunch.
That's how you learn, by just doing the same old stuff and never anything new. So what guild are you going to be doing most with?
Well, I want to get my other two mimics, so I'm going to do the Chaos Guild for a little while. Oh!
How decisive.
And then...
What annoyance are you going to be aiming for?
Ooh, Iconus. I have to remember, there are a couple that I really want.
I mean, all you can choose is the group of classes.
I know. That's what I mean. There are a couple that I really want. I think the Trickster one that guarantees confusion for any class is really good.
Alright, Trickster is Caliban. And Caliban actually only has 2 specs he can give you, and that's Evoker and Trickster.
And those are not bad.
Right, I mean, I'm more on... I actually have the ability of talking about it. I never use it anymore, but... It's
How many can you have at most?
Unless you're a royal, 5.
5?
Which is... I mean, it's both a lot and also never enough. Well,
yeah,
it's more than enough.
I mean, the biggest one for the Evoker that I particularly want is just the not running out of casts.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't know what counts as an extra cast, and what doesn't, even.
In fact, as much as we do, I would almost be more interested in the Kabbalists. Ethereal Gem one than the other one.
I learned the hard way that the Rock Moss Gemling is bugged. It's the one that makes it so your ethereal gems have the full number of charges. It doesn't work on gems granted by generous, which is very upsetting to me. Because that's
the majority of the time you're gonna have one at all.
Yeah. I think it's a bug, because I think those are ethereal, so yeah, I submitted that one. So you'd say that... Also, you're not in danger of running out of amber from doing guild stuff, unless you just take the same...
route over.
The same, bounty over and over, yeah. I've been mixing it up, and my amber count is only increasing.
Well, that's because you get, like, 10 per realm, and so...
I mean, it costs...
250?
150.
Oh, 150?
Yeah, and it generally, you can do it once every, usually, like, 6 to 8 realms.
I don't know. I just know that if you're mixing it up, you get a lot of amber per...
And most of it's not amber colored.
And the higher your rewards level is, the more likely you are to keep it.
Oh yeah, and I've lately just always been RI5.
Yeah, once you learn how to counter RI5, as long as you pay attention, you're usually pretty good.
And sometimes you don't even need to pay attention.
The dog is climbing the tree!
That's unusual.
Unless it's a gray fox.
Or
For
it's
some
a
reason
Mickey.
they like to climb trees.
I think Sneaky's also do.
Yeah, but are there even any still alive?
I think they're endangered. They must be. PETA wouldn't have raised a fuss over them when Mario 3D Land came out.
They still are. They're crazy.
I guess it's hard to preserve an extinct species, though.
Yeah, but they're still crazy.
Fair.
They're, like, actual.
How do you get a crazy organization, though? Sounds difficult.
Have you ever heard of a cult?
Fair enough. That's what makes them a cult, right? The fact that they're crazy.
I mean, in part.
If they weren't crazy, they wouldn't be a cult. Alright, we're gonna fight Sira. Well...
Which is, what, 2 from the end?
one from the end. I think the next one is Inner Darkness. When you defeat Chroma, you get all of their skins.
For each element.
Yeah. And I'm still, I don't know why, but I'm still just tickled by Chroma's intro dialogue. I can barely remember it, but I know that I love it. Oh, I actually didn't check the instability this time. Huh. You definitely have milk oh, give me more cookies so I can give you them.
There's one right over there.
Where?
Underground.
I don't, oh. Apparently, essences are created by, like, I think, like, the dying energies of an amaranth or something?
Oh, blah.
Apparently, in the events of, like, when one of Siralim's rulers became a villain or something, Seraphim had assisted him before. And her lore points out that it was out of her greed for more emblems that she actually worked with them. And after that, she said that she declared that gods are only allowed to accept emblems that came from their own realm. So emblems are really a lore thing, actually. Torin breaks the fourth wall and yells at you for reading up on him.
26 days away.
From your anniversary?
Yep.
Oh. I was just doing work. I guess they
Yeah, no, it literally is.
Woo! That Vulpus is a
It's a superhero.
Oh.
It's wearing like a mask.
Spandex.
Mm-hmm. Superheroes only wear spandex. Well, no, they could wear lycra. Or, maybe polyester.
The storms were created by Torin. He felt that the only way he could improve a violent storm was by giving it an angry face, like his.
The thing is, they look so bad.
They look stupid.
Like the art quality isn't good. The design is unappealing.
I mean, I don't think you'd find any Torin designed to be appealing to begin with.
Well, what I mean is, if you had the storm with just like creepy eyes in it, I think it could look cool.
It looks too.
But with the
face-ish.
weird, goofy mouth that they
I don't
put
like
on
their
it,
huge lips.
I don't mind the lips in and of themselves. I just don't think that the mouth adds to the appeal. I think the eyes would, but the mouth, and if they have noses, but I think one of them does, it doesn't work as well.
Grim's pet. Hi. I think these will show up again. Quit scorning everyone. Why? That's not even the type of banshee you are. There is no banshee that does that. You're made from Osins. You're not like sirens. Whenever I don't need attacks or I can use attacks or spells to destroy. It's fine. Oh! Cosmic Games!
That's a sister song. Hi.
Uptime, huh? Just going to say hello.
Hello.
With a W. Hi.
Is water wet? Yes, no. Whale emoji. Yes has the least votes of the three.
I've seen some YouTube polls.
I don't usually check them.
I don't either, but they show up on my feed. And they asked if Lugia was one of your favorite Pokemon, and the answer was literally 50-50 between yes and no. Another one said that would you either give up all your friends or all your money? And most people said friend. Well, people said friends. And I'm like,
Maybe they don't have very good friends.
I mean, I'm sad. I mean, to be fair, like half the comments in it were you can't lose what you don't have, which made me sad.
I mean, I can feel that sometimes.
I mean, I get that argument. If you don't have any friends, the choice is obvious.
Mm-hmm.
I said there were 3 or 4 madmen in there who actually felt that choosing friends was just a pragmatic decision for anyone. And I'm like, go away. I mean, I came here, but go away. What? This way animals just doing a permablep?
I guess.
I know cats like to do that.
I added a reverse to it so that it runs backwards. And then this one, it just runs back.
Oh! I don't like that. That is not okay. But I know, yeah, YouTube will get me getting all philosophical on them, and then they call me out on being a child because of my avatar, and because
What was your avatar?
it's the same one I always use.
Why is that a childish one? It's actually pretty well made art.
And also because my favorite videos list had kid memes in it, and I'm like, why are you digging through my favorites?
Oh, I actually got in like a big rant about someone stalking and how it does no one any good except lower everyone's trust in humanity by doing this.
Going through someone's favorite videos.
Trolling through anyone's anything that's not relevant
Well, they
to what
weren't
you're
trolling, they
directly
were just-
talking about.
I guess they were just, oh yeah, they were just looking at, I guess, to get
But that's what I
dig
mean.
up extra.
To dig up anything to put you down for. That's bullcrap, and I don't like that type of person.
But yeah, I'll happen because what someone's comment was that basically at the end of the day, friendship doesn't pay your bills, and anyone who would give up their money instead of their friends is below 18. I'm like, actually, I'm not.
And the other thing is, you can make more money.
Yeah, you can make more friends, but it's not going to be consistent. Again,
And if you have actual, real good friends, it's probably a lot more difficult to remake good friends than it is to make them.
and upon realizing that, no, there are people out there who have no offline friends, and which terrifies me, it has made me conclude that having somebody in which you can confide everything, somebody you can just trust with anything, I feel is probably the most valuable thing you can have in
Oh
your
yeah,
life.
no, that's when I encounter people who I think are friends that do something that really, really makes me feel like I don't trust them anymore. I get, like, sick to my stomach over that kind of sense of losing someone who I care for.
But I mean, like if I didn't have a home, my home burned down, I lost everything I have. I trust that you or Izzy would help hold me up until I could stand on my own again.
Mhm.
Because that's just the thing to do. And you can be wealthy and miserable.
A lot of people are wealthy and miserable.
Basically, friends can support you financially, but you can't really buy a good
Actual
friend. A good friend, yeah. You can buy,
Acquaintances.
yes.
Dougie.
People point out if you gave up all your money, your friends would probably leave too. And I'm like,
Maybe if you have bad friends.
like, what lives are these people living? Why are
People are cynical.
yeah? I feel like you're like a level beyond cynical. I mean, I call you cynical, but
Oh, I'm definitely cynical.
right. But I mean, even you don't go that far. Lord Cloud. Wait, Lord Cloud. Who's gonna get a card?
It's always hard to tell after
Oh wait,
the
Lord
fact.
Cloud. Lord Cloud. No, that's a material. It's not a if it was card, it'd be a Storm Lord. So you know we got its material. Dude. And I didn't bother any comments on is one of your favorite Pokemon, Lugia. I thought there was nothing to say.
They would either be yes or no, or oh my god, I love Lugia, or
I
oh
mean,
my god, Lugia sucks,
I mean, it
or
was-
some really weird non sequitur.
I mean, there are many people who hate Lugia. I guess this is a question of, is it one of your favorites?
Does it have fingers or does it have wings?
Oh.
I won't remember to put that poll in this video, but answer for yourself.
I mean-
people.
I would say yes. Personally,
It does have fingers or wings.
it has it has like winged finger things. The real question is, does Lugia have feathers? Which I will say, he died. We'll never know.
I don't know what you mean.
The person who designed Lugia he passed from substance abuse and stress.
Wow, that's depressing.
Yeah. Lugia was based off of Suijin, a Japanese water god, though. Or goddess. In which again, they said he was bummed because...
Yeah, because they used a male voice.
And in the games, Lugia is genderless, so Lugia's never been portrayed as feminine as he intended. Lugia is now feminine in my eyes.
And the name just is Water Person? Suijin?
I mean, it's water god, but... if I remember correctly.
Rock and roller.
Whoa!
It's purple when it's shiny.
It's a stone!
It's a cephalothorax stone with a sphincter mouth face.
I don't even know if it's a I guess it's a cephalothorax. It's unusual for it not to have arms, though. I'd say it's just a rock with legs.
But it's got a thing on its head.
That's true. If that's its head. I guess a cephalothorax traditionally has a face. Most importantly.
It does have a face. Its face is a sphincter mouth.
I don't think that's enough to make it a face. Okay, why aren't you guys dying? Ladies, die.
Because there's enough non-peaks. Yeah, I've had weird trouble with some of the Banshees. Just all of a sudden I can't defeat them, and their traits don't really lend to that.
No? Savage spores will lower your defense and raise theirs? But I don't think that should be enough to prevent me from destroying them, you know? Oh, it's you. Oh, I'm sorry.
This is where I keep my things! Having too many interesting things.
I've actually used a Paragon.
I've used 3, I think.
I mean, outside of my Witch Doctor.
Is it the chocolate paragon?
No. I kind of want to, though. Let's see, my Rune Knight. All they ever do is cast Rune of Sa. They never do anything else. I thought everything was fine, because they were immune to silence. Then someone sealed my runes. I'm like, well, I'm dead.
No runes can be, or no gems can be sealed.
Yeah, because I never seal gems, so why would I care about... there's no downside.
Yeah, the only time it's really a problem is if you have crunchers on your team.
And I never do.
Even though the prismatic cruncher looks nice.
My current plot is to figure out a way to reliably heal my team at the start of combat. I was using the Vulpus for that, but I discovered there are a lot of ways to make that not reliable.
Such as enough cast on the gem.
Yeah, because it won't cast Ethereal gems.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that starts him off silenced, snared, asleep, or frozen will stop him.
Well, I mean, if you somehow said you have to always have to use it.
Starting battle, I mean, I can only think of one way to do that. But I can think of one way to do that.
You gotta kill him 2 more times.
I mean, immune to silence doesn't just be the right spec, but I guess I could just fuse it with a laughing wisp. That's a bit of an...
Stampede.
Oh! I mean, aside from Stampede, this is garbage for its rarity. What's Stampede? It's basically just another trait slot now.
That's rather nature.
This is... I mean, when I...
Damage is damage.
I don't think it's damage. I think it's a buff. That said, would I... There's... You know... I don't even really care what the spell is. Is that weird? I just like the fact that...
Additional traits.
The fact that it's so damn easy to proc that. Attack, defend, or provoke.
Yeah, well, look up what rather nature.
Obviously, it's nature. Okay.
Gain attack. So it'd be better on, like, the Hell Knight.
Except it's the spell is still powered by intelligence. I mean, person that just wants to cast a bunch of spells for whatever reason, that'll do it. Yeah, generally giving buffs or debuffs on attack feels really weak on Nether stones.
Well, they're not, like, super amazing until way later.
Right, and I mean, well, the Nether stones, I don't know. I mean, I'd say 20% defense, that's going to get my attention.
Yeah, it's good.
A 5% chance to apply this bomb is... Who cares?
But I'm just saying, I've got quite a few at this point, and most of them are unremarkable. They're basically an additional trick slot.
Yeah, the traits are always what make me go, ooh! Leper creatures are formerly human.
Right.
They're basically just zombies.
So are the mummies also?
The mummies are mummies.
Yeah, so are they formerly human?
Oh, I don't know. I know that ghouls and Forsaken also are. Which means they're also basically just zombies. There are 3 flavors of zombie. I don't know.
And there aren't even actual zombies.
I mean, the lepers are basically...
I mean, you can get a stack of zombies.
I think zombie is a skin for... I know all of the minions have a... Except for animated gem and animated weapon have a skin of some creature that is them.
See, animated gem even has one that would make perfect sense, yeah.
Nope. I don't think it do. I feel like, yes, what? It's the most important part of the game for nobody.
Man, that's some metal music.
Yeah, it seems mummies are basically just like... actual mummies are basically just made from sovereigns and their servants. A lot of these creatures apparently are unique. It's like... The Scourge Mummy is a single specific mummy that you can have multiple of. Or are you the Fireboy? Yeah.
Hot.
Skeletons are also former humans, but that doesn't surprise anybody.
Skeletons are friends.
They were pirates and such.
The only skeletons that aren't friends are Minecraft ones. They're not friends. They're jerks.
Are they bad?
They're jerks.
Bad ones?
The worst jerks.
They're not very good?
They're like negative 3-star jerks.
Apparently griffins reside in the Azure Dream where I don't think you can find them.
Well, that's,
Very common.
the one that you said was made by Vulcanar, but isn't even in the Great Pandemonium. Oh! No, the Chaos Salamanders.
A lot of salamanders do that. The treasure golem apparently is not... His thing is that he's basically just a kleptomaniac. Well, he's insane. He hoards things, which is why he has so much treasure.
Yeah, he's a hoarder, yes. Not the lore.
I mean, I'm just looking to see which ones would, I think, would have interesting lore.
Well, what is the lore on this one? Stop it.
The Auditors are a group of unknown individuals who have been safeguarding the stability of the world for centuries. I hear the Auditors mentioned a billion times, and that's the first time they actually said who they are. That's a problem I have with the lore. Their existence is considered a myth. They may have found the key to eternal life. That is true, I think. The organization's network conducts broad enough to have executors in every continent. They're usually not formal members of the organization. They are granted the gift of eternal life, rarely. Well, it means they clearly discovered the secret of it. When they decide to recruit an asset and they refuse to appear before them, the Lost takes action. He appears to subdue and gag the interested party, and... Oh, it doesn't say what
So
they
it's a
do.
kidnap.
Right. The Auditors actually recruited, I think, several of the... At least 6 of the gods, I believe?
Who?
The Auditors. Yeah. It was kind of interesting getting to know the gods since they actually are characters, kinda. Yeah, he's the most devoted protector of nature.
And he's not a nature type.
Nope. You can see what's
And he's
happening.
not a life type.
Nope, he's sorcery for some reason. Like many gods, he can see what's happening anywhere without being there, but he enjoys traveling, so he does it anyway. Aquanox. It doesn't even mention
What did it say?
What? But Alien enjoys traveling and rarely stays in the same place for long. He often flies over the unsullied meadows.
Oh, he can see what happens anywhere, but he enjoys traveling.
Right, he doesn't have to go places to see them, but he likes to do it anyway. That makes sense for a god of wind. See, Pakrox is formerly a forest so-called
Yep,
Elven.
I was right.
What?
If you look at his other skin, you can see he's got an elf ear sticking out where one of the horns is broken.
Which is weird because he has hooves, but... Yeah, apparently there was a continent where the Gorgons and Smiths and Elves lived. There was a sort of a human supremacist causing trouble.
He lived in the northeast cutthroat jungle of a different continent. They all have one cutthroat jungle.
I get the jungle must like transcend continents somehow. But yeah, basically the Auditors, I think, show up and are all like, "Hey, we'll help you win this war," and he's like, "I don't believe it." And then the Empress died, and he's like, "Okay," so he joined the gods, and I guess how he became Apocalypse. It doesn't say he did. Apocalypse is never mentioned at all in any of this, so I'm assuming Eleanor is Apocalypse. Orem, basically when carbuncles die, their gem on the head remains. Most of them are eaten by crunchers, but some aren't, and eventually a bunch of them just...
became a god.
Yeah. And it's pointed out that this may have been a scheme by Vertrag, because apparently everything that happens is a scheme of Vertrag. Possibly he planned this from the beginning, since Orem's mere presence seems to have a crucial role in stabilizing the world. And he is a god of order. Also, well, he's
in the realm of lies, he's the god of order.
He is faithfully devoted to order. Maybe it's not even a realm of lies. Maybe it's just... Maybe it means something weird.
It's the realm of Kappa. Because why the hell not?
Azrael came to exist when humans consistently began to, I guess, worship a god of winter who didn't exist, so he eventually existed.
If you believe it, it happens.
He never helps with the cold, but he enjoys watching travelers face it.
I bet you can't summon gods at the camp. Well,
I never tried, but you're right. So he's one of the younger gods, it seems. I think Erebus is just one of the gods that's always been. Apparently they lived with Vertrag, and they fought some god of darkness. She is the goddess of darkness. Oh, and they fought a bit, and Vertrag convinced him to attack Erebus first, because Vertrag is a scheming bastard, and she realized the only way to beat him was to let him stab her in the head so she could absorb his darkness through her head.
so is Bertrag just Zeus?
He seems more cunning and deliberate than Zeus, who just seems just do whatever he feels
Very
like.
aloof.
Yeah, he just seems. Yeah. Vertrag just seems much more impassioned than Zeus, who just is
Is
nothing
he
but-
evil?
It seems unclear. Because
Is
a lot
he chaotic neutral?
he's something. I'd say he's some kind of neutral. Because a lot of things he does seem to turn out for the better, but